0. Hello, my friends from everywhere in the world. It might be good morning, afternoon, evening. I don't know in which time zone you're watching, or maybe you're watching that after the talk. So just in case, well, we're not live. But today we are super live because I have a special guest today. I have my friend Sebi, who's streaming directly from Nice, France. I know he would better be enjoying at the beach, but no. Today, he's here with us because we're here going to be talking about how you can secure your Quarkus applications using GCloud. And by the way, Sebi is one of the world's top experts on GCloud, so I guess you will be enjoying this session very much. So Sebi, the stage is yours.
Hey, thank you, Edson. Welcome, everyone. Thank you so much. I'm so excited to be here for so many reasons because at first, I had the opportunity to invited by Edson. And it's Friday, always good when it's Friday. And I have the opportunity to talk about my two favorite technologies, Quarkus and GCloud combined together. So no talk no more. Let me share my screen. I have a few slides. And okay, can you see my slides, Edson? Is all good?
All good.
Okay, so let's start because 30 minutes is short. A few words about myself. I'm Sebastien Blanc. As Ethan says, I'm based in the southeast of France. I'm half Dutch, half French. That's why I have this weird accent. You can follow me on Twitter here, Sebi2706. That means it's tomorrow my birthday. I'm part of the developer experience team together with Ethan, by the way. And I'm a Java champion. I co-organize a small conference. Well, not this year because of this weird situation. Before joining this team, I was on the GCloud team. That's why I really love to talk about GCloud. Okay. This talk is not only about Quarkus and GCloud. I have to mention a bit Quarkus, but if you are attending this talk, I guess that you know everything almost about Quarkus. Quarkus is really awesome. It's supersonic, subatomic Java. You can see it even on my t-shirt here. Okay. So I won't explain what Quarkus is because you all know it. It's 10 times smaller, 100 times faster. Seriously, yeah. And there's one thing. Even if Quarkus is awesome, even it's fast, even it brings developer joy, when you will create your project, there's one thing that you cannot escape, which is security. At one moment, you will have to manage users to handle logins, authorization, authentication, okay? You cannot escape that, and you have to do it, okay? Let me skip these slides about. So that was the slide I want. You have to write your security layer, and you don't want to do that yourself. If you do that yourself, you will do it wrong. Believe me. People have tried, big companies have tried, they always fail when they try to do everything themselves. Good news with Quarkus. You can, Quarkus come with a lot of stuff around security. Thing to know is that on top of Quarkus core, there's a base extension, an abstract security extensions that brings a lot of objects, annotations for you. It has some custom stuff like a security identity. Whenever you will implement security, you will be able to inject a security identity object in your classes, in your job service endpoints. Okay? But it also uses a famous annotation. If you come from the Java EE world, you probably recognize this annotation, rules allowed, that you can put on top of your methods or on top of your classes. Like everything else that Quarkus does, trying to base its work on existing libraries, it does the same for security as well. Okay, and we will also see how you can manage your security patterns, your constraints directly from the configuration, which can be important. Okay, but this is the abstract base extension. Then you have to choose for a concrete implementation of your security layer. And Quarkus comes with a few options. I just listed 3 of them here. One is called the property file security extension. So it is really in the early stages. You want to have your security, your password, users' names set in a property file. I really don't recommend this because, you don't want to go in production with this. You don't even want to go in QA with this, okay? If you want, you can scale up a bit and go for the JDBC security extension. That means that you will store your users, your password in a database, in your own database, and retrieve the users and password from there. That's better than the property file, but still you are putting the security layer directly into your application. What happens when you do one project and then you start a new one, and you need to re-implement all of this? And how do you share the identity between your two applications? Okay. The way to go is to delegate your security. And for this, you would like to go for the OIDC security extension. OIDC stands for OpenID Connect, which is a well-known protocol. And the idea is that you delegate the management of your users, management of your authentication flows to an external party that will handle that for you. And all you have to do is some small configuration inside your app, and all the rest is dealt by this third party, okay? And that is what brings me to, so yes, like Kim, you want to delegate your security to a bodyguard, and that is exactly what GCloud does. GCloud is a solution, open source, of course. Basically, you grab a zip from the website, or you have the Docker image, you run it, you do some configuration, you create your users, and you're ready to go. You're ready to connect any application. It can be a Quarkus app, a JavaScript app, a Node.js app, whatever you want, and it will handle the whole security for you. It will handle a single sign-on. So that means you register as a new user using one app, and then you can propagate all this identity to your different applications. Okay, we will see that in a few seconds. So basically, how does it happen? You are a user, and when you will access an application here, number one, the application will redirect you to the GCloud server. GCloud server will present you with a login form. Then you will be able to authenticate yourself. And then the GCloud server will give you some tokens that you can use to invoke other services that are in the realm of GCloud. Okay, so I don't have time to go into the core concepts of GCloud. Just search for my name on YouTube and type GCloud. You will see a lot of videos that I've done before that go really deep into the subject. Okay, that are about the tokens. This is a live coding session, so that's all for my slides, and we are going to code from scratch a Quarkus app. And we will secure that, and then we will make a second app that will, and we will make these two apps communicate together. And okay, it's gonna be fun. One assumption here, I already have, let me bring that here over. I already have a GCloud server running and configured because I didn't want to lose too much time around this, but it's pretty easy. Let me tell you, you don't just have to go to GCloud.org. Here, go to download. You have a zip and zip it and start it, and you are almost ready to go. Okay. But once you run it, you will be able to access the admin console, which is here. And so let me log into the admin console here. Let's see, I'm using really secure passwords. Okay, so this is my identity management console. And here I can configure my realm, my territories that I want to protect. As you can see, I have a territory here, a realm called Quarkus Demo, and I have already defined two clients. We will start with the product app. That is a really simple definition here. I just define clients that will be secured. Okay, it will be running on my local host 8080. I use all the defaults here, and I just hit save. That was all I did. Okay. I should have one user, view all users. I got just one user called Sebi here, you can see. And I got one let me see, run role. That will define the role user that I assigned to my user Sebi. Okay. That's all I did on the GCloud side. Not so hard to configure yourself. Again, try to watch some blog posts, videos that I did around it. But let's go to the Quarkus part. So we really will start from scratch. But let me bring Visual Code here. I'm using Visual Code for code my Quarkus application now because it has really great support. That the Quarkus extension, as you can see here, and it's really light and it has code completion. That's one of the most used features for me. So I go for Visual Code. So let's create a new Quarkus project. So I go for a Maven project. Here I use my group ID or .sebi. That should be okay. I will call it my product app. It's snapshot. This is my package name or .sebi. I want a product resource that works for me. Okay. And for now, what do I want as extensions? Well, for now, we just want only one extension that is called REST easy Qt. Qt, I don't know if you pronounce it Qt. Qt is the templating engine that comes with Quarkus, and with this you can, if you want, build pretty easily server-side rendered pages. Okay, and we will, like a bit like Spring MVC, we will make a really simple app with two server-side rendered pages, and we will secure that. Okay, so for now, we just added that. Nothing around security. Okay, I think I folder here. Let me find DevNation Live. Yes, let's do it here. Generate here. Here we go, and I got here my empty app. Okay, so let me go here to my source Java. I got a simple REST endpoint. Let me close this. Every time it opens a lot of stuff for me. And what we could do is already start my app. Okay, so here I guess I need to extend the right Java, right Maven, because I'm switching between versions when I do some tests here. And let me see, let me do a Quarkus dev and let me run that. And that should run my application. Okay, it's there. Let's make sure it's running. If I do here curl localhost 8080/hello. Okay, it returns hello. It's running. I can start building my app. What I will do first is Quarkus by default in the resource come with an index file, static file. Let me replace that with my own file here. I don't need a header. Let's just body something from body. Okay, and here I put one h1. So this is called my landing page. Okay, here I do a PR because why not? And here I will add a link that will bring me to both products. Okay, and that will be my secured page later. My products. Okay. So since I'm using this templating engine, I need to create here a folder here called templates. And in this folder here, I just create a new file called products.html. Okay, let me implement that quickly. This is center page body. Okay, and h1 we will call that this is my secured page, comma hello, and here we will put the username. Okay, once we will get security username, and what we are again, and once you are on this page, you also want to be able to log out. Okay, and here we add a logout link called logout. Okay, let me implement that on this side here. So what I need to do here is to inject my template. So the template that I have here, I can inject that as a template. Let me use an inject here. Inject, I call that a template, and it's called products. Okay. And then this method we will, so let me change this first. So we are listening to products. We will call that products. That will not return text, but that will return HTML. And I would return here a template instance. Products, and here I can do something like return, let me see, template instance. I do a new instance. Okay. Let me just open my cheat sheet on the side because I don't want to do any errors here. There it is. Okay. Let me put it on this side. We're almost there. Product source. I just have one thing I'm not entirely sure. Template. Okay. Yeah. I just can do that's how do I inject my, oh yeah, sorry, that is it. Sorry, I just have to return my template that I injected here. Sorry, I was confused for a moment. Products with data, and here, for instance, I can do username. Okay, let me be sure. He is not happy. Why he is not happy? What did I do here? Syntax error. Oh yeah, because of this line. Okay. And I have to, yeah, this string does not exist. Okay, I just need to relax. Always when I start slide coding, I have some stress, and that should be good. Okay, let's make sure this app is working here. So let me bring this here. I go to localhost 8080. I should have my awesome landing page. You can see here how good I am at web design. And if I go to my products, I go to, this is my secure page, hello username. Oh, and the template is not working. What did I did wrong for the template? Let me, oh, it's just a single braces, curly braces. Okay, okay, here we go. Hello, my username. Okay, so the idea is to secure this page. And that is what we are going to do now. So let me go back to the landing page. And to do that, we'll see it's pretty easy. First thing I need to do is add my security extension. So here I go for add extension, and I search for OIDC. Okay. And there we go. Now I get OIDC extension enabled in my app. All I need to do is, I need to do two things. First thing I need to say is, this class, I only want authenticated users to access it, and these users need to have the role user. Okay? That is all I need to do on my code. We will see later that you can even remove it from here and put that in the configuration. And the other stuff I need to do is to add some configuration. You know what? Let me just copy paste. I could type it out, but it's boring. I will just go through details here. So what I say here is I tell him where my GCloud server is running here, the authentication server URL. Okay, so pretty easy. Just tell him how my application is called and the name that I also picked on the GCloud site, my client definition. Then I say here it's a web app because we are using, this server-side rendered pages. what I want is to have the redirect to the login. If I didn't have this line, it will be considered like a REST service, and it would not perform any redirect to a login screen because that makes no sense. Usually only other services access other services, okay? And it doesn't make sense if there's no human involved to have a login screen. Here I make sure that I will be redirected the login page. I define my logout, and once we are logged out, I want to go back to the root of my application. Okay, that's it. Let's see if demo gods are on my side today. And let me refresh this. And now if I click here on my products, hey, you can see I've been redirected to my GCloud server. So if you look here, I'm not on my app anymore, but I'm on the GCloud server. That presents me with a login screen. Here I have the default look and feel, but of course you can change that to your own needs. And here I type Sebi and I log in, and you can see that I'm logged in. Okay, this is secured. If I do a logout back here, I have to log in again. Awesome. Okay, I don't have time to play with the login screen. Well, we can do it really quickly, maybe. Like, imagine I want to use my Twitter account to log in. Okay, go to my console here, and I have something called identity providers. I already configured my Twitter here. It's pretty easy. Let me go here and enable it. You just need a key and an API secret. Okay. I go back here and I refresh, and I could log in with my Twitter account. So if I click here, it will bring me to Twitter, and they say, do you want to authorize this tab? Exactly. Okay. I'm not going further because I want to move on in the demo, because I see I have only 8 minutes left. It's flying. Okay. But what we want to fix now is this username stuff. Here, you know, it's still hard-coded with username. Let's put here our real username, okay? So let me go back to the app here, and what I can do here, so in this class, now that I have identity, I can inject this object that I mentioned in the beginning, which is called a security identity, okay? Security identity. Okay, I just have to inject this here, and now I can have access to a lot of stuff. And the first one is, of course, for instance, my username. So here I can say, okay, on my security, get my principal, and get name. Okay, so let's see that if that works. Okay, I save. I come back here. I log out. Products, and here I say Sebi, and now it says hello Sebi. Okay, so I'm able to just show you here the principle, but I can retrieve the roles. I can retrieve any custom attribute. Maybe we can do that later with the attributes. Okay. Let me drink the water. But there's really one important thing that I want to show you. If you remember, I mentioned that fact that with GCloud you can have SSO, so you create one user that gives you an identity, and you can use this identity in other projects and other services that are running in your infrastructure. I want you to show you that. Let's imagine that this part here, we are retrieving some products from an external service. Okay, let's create this service from scratch. Let's create a new Quarkus project, Maven, Sebi, and this will be called the product service this time. Okay, product sources. Okay, and I want OIDC. Okay, I just want OIDC. And I want this in DevNation Live as well. Generate here. Add to current workspace. Why not? Yeah, can add that here. Okay. And why did I add it here? Now I will be blocked. Okay. Awesome. So that has created a new project for me. And here we will call that, for instance, premium. It will retrieve me a premium product. Okay. And here I say return premium product. Awesome. Premium product. And what I need to do is, because I already added the OIDC extension, I need to add some properties. Again, let me copy paste that. Otherwise, just copy paste. Here we go. So here exactly the same. Where is my GCloud server running? How is my product called? And yeah, important thing, we are running on the local host, so I make sure the service is running on another port. Okay. I'm almost done here. What I need to do is add my rules load. Otherwise, my API will be public, and I want it to be protected. It's the whole point of this talk. So here, just on the same, I started. Let me open a new terminal for service exactly here. I think I need to do this exports again. Exports. Okay, here we go. And we do maybe Quarkus test. There we go. Okay, you can start in debug mode. That makes sense because my other app is already running there. Okay, it's running. And if I do a curl on 8081/premium, it should have an error or at least no response. Yeah, I have no response because it's secured. Behind the scenes, I receive a 401. Okay, so let's change now our first application to be able to make a call to this secured service because we have the identity now and we will be using the token for that. Okay, so let me go back to my product app. The first thing I need to do in my product app, let me close this one, is I need to add an extension, a REST client, to be able to, where is it? Oh, no, I have to add extension, sorry. 3 minutes, wow, this should be good. A REST client, okay, here I add my REST client because I need a REST client to make a call to my premium service. Okay, and here I create an interface to describe my REST client. So I call it premium service.java. There we go. It's an interface, and I want to register that as a REST client, and that will be listening to HTTP localhost/8081, and we'll be listening on the path. How did I call it again? Premium. There we go. And it will be a get. We'll produce some because it's a string that I return. Media type text plain come on. And yes, that's it. You know what? We'll do some copy paste here because I'm really running late and I really want to show you that. So the signature is not that impressive, but just notice one thing here. In my signature, I define an header parent that will be called authorization. Okay. I'm done here. I can now call my use this client here from my resource. Okay. So what do I do to use it? It's pretty easy. I can inject here my REST client, so my premium service. Let me add the import here. Okay. And what I also need is a token, the token that I need to make a secured service. And beside where did sorry, I'm doing something wrong here. I'm in the incorrect lab. Almost there. Java product resource. Even this. You know what? That's awesome. I did it in the wrong project. Which should be good. And I added the extension, of course, in the into the incorrect project. Usually I have two stuff open here. Okay, product that should be good now. Okay, I'm really sorry about that. Should be all good now. Should be added. Okay, there we go. Edson, if you can give me 2 minutes more, I can show them how we can use this.
Yes,
there we go. Yeah, okay, there we go. So let's do it again. I'm in my correct project here now, and let me just go here. Let me inject my client. So I have my client. Let's look here what I can do. I can inject my token. Because I'm using OIDC, I can inject my JOT token, okay? And this token contains the string that I need to make a secured request, okay? And here I'm going to do a copy paste. Really late, but it's almost exactly the same. Here you can see because I have a few more properties now than just one string. I create a map to add that to my template. And I type my username, as we saw before. And here, let me remove that. We won't have to show that. Here, what I do, I call my premium service, and here I just pass mirror in the token that I retrieve from my token. Okay? And that is all I need to do. Now I can just add something to my template. My template is over here. It collapsed everything. That is confusing. Okay. And here after the BR, my products, let's make it an H2. I like titles. H2, my product, and that will be premium. Okay. And if I close it, and let me double check I did everything correctly. And normally, now if I go here, I log out. Whoa. Okay, you didn't see that. Register client. What did I do? Almost there. Almost there. Let me start the product app again. Did I do anything wrong here? Register client. This looks like premium localhost base URL. Okay, that sounds okay. Okay, there we go. My product. Let me log out but you thought already running, working. Sebi, login, and here you say my product, premium product, and doesn't sound encrypted from here, but that comes from my other service that is also secured, and I just was able to propagate my identity to the other web servers with a few annotations, as you can. That's it for me. I wasn't planning to show you more. I will probably write a blog post soon or make some videos to explain everything that you can do. But in 30 minutes, it's pretty hard. But it will give you some tips, I hope, to get started with security in GCloud and Quarkus, of course. That's it for me. I will stop sharing my screen.
Yeah. Thank you for this amazing presentation. I'm pretty sure that people will be super excited to share a blog or even more videos so they can watch them on the DevNation channel, on the Red Hat Developer channel. And I guess I have 2 questions for you. So Jonathan is asking, is there any equivalent of @pre-authorize from Spring Security in Quarkus to allow kind of object-based access control?
A pre-authorize. So probably what you would do in this case is have a filter, intercept filter, where you could manipulate or the identity or the object. I don't know if it's exactly what he do. I'm trying to remember what the pre-authorize from Spring does, but I guess maybe for changing the roles, names or something like that. But yeah, basically it should be possible. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's interesting because we support some Spring security annotations. So we
Oh, yeah. By the way, yeah. We had the Spring Security Compact extension. To be honest, I haven't tried it yet, but yeah, you should be able to use all the annotation that we provide there. So not sure how it works well with TC, but yeah.
Well, I guess it would be a nice subject for another talk. Talking about
Sure, yeah.
GCloud, Quarkus, and the Spring Security Compatibility Extension. And the last one would... Okay, Olivier is asking, where is the keycloak server defined for Quarkus? I guess, where did you define this? Where is the keycloak server on your project?
Oh, where's the GCloud server on my project? That was in the properties file. I just have to have it somewhere running, and so you see my screen again? Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, that's the only thing I need to have in my property file. I have to have my GCloud server running somewhere. I just need to have this, and of course the OIDC extension, which was called in the beginning the GCloud extension, but we make it more generic now. So that's all you need to have.
Awesome. And I guess, well, we're out of time already, and I don't think we have any more questions in the chat. But as I said before, thank you very much, Sebi. This was a very informative session. I'm pretty sure everybody enjoyed, and if you're watching this, please stay tuned because we have always a lot of Java-related content in the DevNation Tech Talks on Fridays, and we're going to take a very small break between July and August, but I hope to see you soon as we start in September. See you soon.
Okay, bye-bye.